morning everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World free dive, and we're on the new route today, which is the New York to Trenton route, part of the Northeast Corridor, the second part of the Northeast Corridor in the game. Might be a fairly quiet stream as we do have a few premieres going on at the same time, so everyone's a bit sort of spread out, but I thought we'd get on and sort of get a run done or so, and also probably because most of the people who are interested in this route are probably currently sleeping, as we are in the US. But yeah, we got Ron, NG, and Joseph in at the moment. So how are you lot? And yeah, we're going to be on the. What is Smudge doing? She's trying to catch the cable. Yeah, we're going to do the Acela down to Trenton. So we've got Newark, Penn, and Trenton. So let's get this set up. Very easy. Oh, most of the trains in the pack are easy to set up. Do that. How you doing now? So yeah, probably a fairly quiet stream, just as we've got tons of premieres going on at the same time. I thought we haven't done the Acela on here yet, so I thought, well, we'll come and do that. That's fine. Hello, Ethan. How are you? We get the doors open. You must be up early now. What time's it over there, mate? I'm gonna guess 5. No, maybe coming up to 6 a.m. Here we are. This is New York, Penn. You're getting the Acela today. Nice. I mean, look at that. That looks beautiful. And then you've got the. You can just open this up. Have a look, muck around inside. And there's the ALP 46, which will drive possibly on this stream. Or if it's not too busy, we'll just do it a bit later on. When everyone's back from school, work, then we'll do it then. So we'll just see how this one gets on to begin with. Cool. Right, we've got 50 seconds and then we're off. But the Acela is beautiful. Lovely now, lovely. Cool. So yeah, we're only calling out Newark, Penn, which is about 20 minutes from here, and then Trenton. So from Newark, Penn to Trenton, that's probably 50 odd miles or so. So quite a long gap. Hello, Joseph. Let's get the doors shut. I think it's actually like an announcer lady on here. Oh, hello. Or not? Well. There it goes. No idea what the switches are for the safety system on here, so I'm just going to do... So I can't hear anything being changed. Do that, and that's about it. It's a very easy setup. And, oh, that ALP 46 has just been activated. I think we're ready to go. That's that. It's that easy. Let's go. They are nil. Are they scrapping all of them or keeping some? What's the rush to scrap this Acela? Like, surely it still runs perfectly fine. Why do they need to get rid of them so quick? It's like the 455 on the UK network. They ran fine, the southern ones, but they were like, nope, get it, needs to go. Probably should have done the bell, but that's fine. There's the alerter as we make our way out. And yeah, I mean, probably one of the easiest trains to do HUDless as well on routes in general, because it tells you all the speed limits and it tells you all the signals from inside the cab. You rode the in real life Acela from Boston to New York. Awesome, Ethan. What's that, about a 4-hour trip, isn't it? I think it takes 8 hours to get from one side to the other. And you've also got cruise control on this train as well, which just make it a lot easier to drive. Lovely. Oh, a little bit of speed then. Let's quickly pop that down just a tad. The cruise control tries its best to keep you at the speed, but sometimes you do need to chip in and give it a helping hand. What's the horn like once we get out? We'll have a look at that. Oh, that's a shame now. Couldn't they use them elsewhere? It must be somewhere else where they could, you know, replace maybe the, I don't know, loco horde services. Couldn't they run these along the Keystone Corridor? Saves having the cab car and the on there, or something like that. Be a waste of a train just to scrap, and it's only what, 20 years old or so. but still perfectly capable. I mean, these trains look way better than that new bloody Acela Liberty train. That looks right weird. And we're off. Acceleration is very good on these, which is not really surprising. Well, the braking's a bit shoddy though. Well, at least it's not lapped brakes. There we go. Let's put that down. Set that back to off. So I think the only sections of the North East Corridor are now missing across Train Sim Classic and Train Sim World are New Haven to Providence and Philadelphia to Baltimore. And then we've then got the full North East Corridor in the game. Or across the games. The Acela is officially out for US Xbox. Awesome, Ethan. Let's get that up. And we've got that 75 coming up as well in a bit. Lovely. Yeah, very nice airy cab. Nice big open window at the front. Well, open-ish. It's nice. Yes, there we go. Still 60. It's quite slow. It's quite a bottleneck as well between here and Newark Penn. Although once we get past Newark Liberty, that's when it starts getting a bit quicker. And well, much faster, much more greens. That's pretty much every single train on this route has to go through one of these two tunnels. So yeah, it's quite a bottleneck. Sure has Ron. Sure has. Everything is now out on the PlayStation, Xbox. So it'll just be Epic Games and Steam where it's not out just yet. I just love seeing the changes though, because it was only about a week ago we recorded that video on the Train Sim World 2020 version, so it's just so refreshing just seeing all that, for example, the flare of the light as we come out. It's lovely. Let's get a flyby shot whilst we still can. Probably one of our top flyby shot locations as well here. There's the horn, Joseph. Oh, we've got the one from the initial teaser as well. F 2023. Which I've got a feeling was sort of a planned one to have. A sort of February 20... Oh, hang on. Oh, this is the back one. February 2023. And it comes down to 60 again shortly. And also this train probably is the easiest safety systems wise. It doesn't really get angry at you. Whereas the New Jersey Transit trains and the Metroliner cab car, if you're speeding a little bit, it kills the train. But this one's nice. This one's friendly. If you do something wrong, it gives you time to rectify what you've done. Well, the alert goes off a bloody lot though. So that red bar is that's speeding. So anything below that is, that's the speed limit. This is the Carcass Junction. You got the New Jersey Transit trains which stop here. Through we go. There we go. So we're going to have a lot of station whiz-bys on this journey. Right, we'll start coming down to 60. It should actually beep in a second, I think, and bring us down. Well, just in case, I'm going to start bringing it down anyway. But yeah, the safety system should bring us down. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Usually it starts counting down. But perhaps oh, there you go, 86 coming down now. So you would have to sort of keep an eye out on that. Well, I suppose you'd probably just know the speed limits anyway. At some point we'll do this route like this. Should be fairly straightforward. Yeah, so it seems to match the suppression brakes of how much they come down. There you go. Oh, you can control the dynamic braking with the throttle. Ah, does it have dynamic brakes on it? Does it? Is there a way you can... I'm sure we'll find out. Where's the dynamic braking on these then? Is there like a button to flick it over to dynamics? You got the horns there. Dynamic. Oh, and we should be tilting as well. Which is also quite cool. Might as well just stay at 60, as in a mile's time it comes back down to 60. The speed limit changes so much on this section. Although not as bad as the New York to New Rochelle on Trenton 2020, where the speed literally changes every 20 seconds. There we are, though. Looking lovely. Hello, SE Rail. How are you? The best looking train in the state. Oh, hello. The best looking train in the US. This is. It's got to be. Ah, you can lower the cruise control speed to find out and open the throttle to... Oh, okay. So if I pop that down and then do the throttle, it will then do the dynamic brakes. Oh no, yeah, I just saw it there doing the... Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. Got you now. Nice. There's the cab car, which is now back in the game. Pop that up again. There we go. Although we have got a 45 coming up. Is this out on PC yet? Not just yet. It'll be out on PC a little bit later. Just the way, well, Steam works and Epic. So that 45's coming up. Not too far to Newark Penn. Surprised we don't stop at the airport. You would think we'd stop at Newark Liberty International. Sort of pick up, you know, people going, well, arriving into the US to go to places. Well, I guess we don't. Right, so that will start coming down soon. Will we actually sort of get like a notification for it to start coming down? Or does it just start coming down on its own? Let's have a look. Well, I suppose it would start buzzing you, wouldn't it? It's not coming down just yet. But in a second it will start doing it. So if we pop that down anyway to 45. Well, that should start coming down on its own. There you go. Maybe, oh no, not that. Is it going to start coming down or not? I don't think it is. We've only got 300 yards to... Oh, there we go. Now it is. So I suppose you probably do need to know the speed limits anyway. Ah, see, no. There we go, down to that. So I think the coaches tilt, but the power cars don't. So it looks a bit weird. Like you can see the coach tilting, but not the... Well, actually, not so much, but... We'll see it once we get up to a slightly higher speed. And we've got a 35. Let's pop that down. So we're in New Jersey, we are now. I think that's the only state we stay. Do we cross states? I think we just stay in New Jersey for the whole time to Trenton. Let's have a look at Google, trusty Google Maps. Yeah, it's just New Jersey the whole way. Or is it? Oh, Trenton's pretty much on the border of Pennsylvania. But yeah, you are in New Jersey the whole time. The power cars don't tilt because they are way too heavy. So I'm guessing the tilting's more just for passenger comfort, other than getting up to higher speeds. Here we are. Yeah, passenger comfort. So a little bit pointless then. We're trying to get up to higher speeds and Or what about the Acela Liberty? Does all of that tilt? Does it even tilt? And here we are. This is Newark Penn, and I think you want aim to stop on the E, which I've got a feeling means engine, maybe. So that's why you stop there. Or end. Don't have to be bang on, I suppose. Here we are. This is Newark Penn. Get the doors open. Washington. Cool. And you've got a well. Yeah, that doesn't work there. But if you come in here, you can see Washington there, and it'll say thanks for travelling with Amtrak. No idea, William. I haven't found the safety systems myself on here. So what I do is just press, oh, the horn's down there. I press Shift Enter and Control Enter. Unless maybe they're back here somewhere. There's like a whole corridor here you can come into. It's like a fuse panel somewhere. No, I don't think so. So yeah, I think maybe there aren't any switches for it. Maybe you have to, are they in here somewhere? Nice little seat there. Is it like a little panel somewhere you can open up? What's this here? That's something to do with it, is it? Yeah, so I think you have to just use the, oh no, it's here. Here it is. It's a bit outside. That's all the safety systems. There. On the second man corridor. Tilton works at or above 60 miles an hour. Got you, breeze. So we'll see it in action once we get out of here. Now we get onto the slightly quicker part of the route. Yeah, what's everyone's favourite DLC been out of the 3 which have released today? Cool. .20 odd seconds, that's the New Jersey Transit train leaving. Oh no, must be one coming in. Which they also now use this platform over here. Look at that. Lovely. Bloody hard loco to drive though, the New Jersey Transit. Certainly not for beginners. Nice, William. Let's get the door shut. I think the easiest train on this route, which you get with the New York Trenton route, as the Acela's separate DLC. The easiest one is probably the ACS 64. You can't really go wrong with that. Whereas if you do something wrong in the New Jersey Transit or Metroliner cab car, it literally completely kills the train. If you miss one of the alarms or anything like that. Right, and we're off. On our way. So we got 47 miles to Trenton, and we're due there in around half an hour's time. And top speed should be, I think, 150 miles an hour on this this section. Cool. As we get that up. There we go. Yeah. Buzz buzz. That's gone up to 70, the signal speed, although track speed is still 30. And it tells you what the next signal is as well. You can see clear on there, 125, although the maximum authorised speed is 70, which we should go up to fairly soon. There we go, it's gone up to 70. So it just tells you all the speed limits in the cab. There we go. But off we go. Nice bit of hornage. So we're going straight through Newark Liberty Airport. Which you would sort of think we'd stop there. Sort of pick up people and take them on the express either into New York or out of New York. Or I suppose the regional services don't make much of a difference. But that's the thing with Boston Providence. The Acela actually isn't that much faster than the regional services. Or the ACS 64. I think an Acela on Boston Sprinter takes around 40 minutes. But then the northeast regional services, they take about 40 minutes as well. So it's not actually much. It's not much quicker. Only a tad faster, if anything. And hopefully we get a little bit of race action as well. Race another train along. The braking on the NJTs is similar to the Caltrain F40s and gallery cab cars, yes. And that train's a right pain to drive. Well, it's not too bad, but... I mean, why do the New Jersey Transit trains have lapped brakes? It seems so old school having lapped brakes. Because I think, what, 2006, someone said the ALP 46s were built? You'd think they just have standard, well, like this, the brake on here. A non-lapped, what do you call these ones? Is it not a pneumatic brake? Oh, I don't know, whatever these ones are. Non-lapped brakes. Let's get that up to 110 miles an hour. Let's get another passing by shot. You're playing the Acela, awesome. Cool. Although if you are getting the Acela, do give it a go on Boston Providence as well, as I suppose that's sort of what it was made for, DLC wise. It's great on there. Got an 85 coming up as well. Love it. But for anyone who's been on the Acela, how does this compare to the real thing, sort of looks-wise, sound-wise? Obviously, I can't really comment because I don't know these. I've never been on them, never heard one really. So that's all I can compare it to is the train sim version. As we shoot our way along. Yes, down to 85. So, oh my god, hello. What's that all about? Overspeed? Well, that's... when did that come down? Well, it's in suppression, so it shouldn't get annoyed with us. Why does it come all the way down to that? That was a bit out of nowhere, wasn't it? Oh, no, that was probably the signal speed, wasn't it? Yeah, that was that there. So you've got to sort of keep an eye out as well on that. Spot on, awesome. Yeah, so you sort of... Yeah, you've got to keep an eye out. Oh, it's gone back up. What was the point of the 45 there, then? I said, yeah, just to do the signal. Oh, you can see that coming down as well, slowly. Okay. Still says overspeed on there, but we're not overspeeding. Not anymore. Maybe pop it back down. We'll pop it down to 45, then it might then reset it. Is it going to reset it? No, maybe not. Not sure then. We'll get that up then again. What was it? 80 coming up. So it might actually be easier in my office chair again. Oh, you got the Bourbons though, Ron, already. Nice car. I suppose it's probably easier playing with. It's not that one, is it? Playing with that off, because then you can see the signal speed. Oh no, what's that? Oh, I don't want that. No. Oh, what are these things? Go away. Yeah, it's probably best having the this off. I see now. Hello, Biggs. How are you? Yeah, it's probably best having that off, because then you can then see the signal and bits and bobs there. Because when you've got that on, it sort of blocks it a little bit. Obviously, eventually we'll play it like this, so then it's fine. But for now, keep that on. Don't know why it still says we're overspeeding. We're all right now. Maybe it's got stuck on. And up to 125 miles an hour. So what I could do quickly is if I do that. Oh no, it's still not happy. Get that up. Can we clear that? Because we're not overspeeding now. It might just be stuck on though, possibly. Good to hear, Biggs. I'm alright. So 40 miles. And you have got the volumetric clouds as well, which look absolutely fantastic. See, the dynamic weather really does suit a route like this, because you're travelling quite a long distance in, I suppose, quite a short space of time. So sort of the weather changing a fair bit, I suppose, is quite realistic. But on something like say if you were doing maybe New Jersey Transit where you're going quite slow, if the weather's changing every sort of 2 minutes, it feels a bit sort of off. So when you're sort of doing an express service, it's nice having the dynamic weather on, as it would realistically change quite a bit, or change a bit. Lovely. We've got a 110 coming up. But yeah, this is probably one of the easiest ones to drive on here, as it just tells you everything you need to know, and it hasn't got lap brakes. So we've got that 110 coming up. So I'm interested to see, will it sort of give us a pre-warning of that 110? Well, I suppose drivers would just know there's a 110 coming up, wouldn't they? So they'd be like, oh yeah, that's coming up, let's pop it down. Or is something going to come up on here saying 110 and that's going to start coming down? Well, let's coast it. I'll eventually learn this route. It will take probably a little while, but eventually. When we do a bit more of the slow services. Right, that 110's coming up, so that should start coming down soon. Are we going to see that? Yeah, okay, you can see it coming down on there. So I put it into suppression, which seems to then sort of match it as we come down to 110. There we go. That was alright. Yeah, buzz buzz. Cool. The speed would count down. Probably won't be long and it will go back up. So we're near Railway. Railway. I think that's coming up, isn't it? Somewhere around here. There we go. 36 miles. Oh no, that'll be coming up to Metro Park. I think Metro Park was... What was that, 22? No, Metro Park was, I think, 33 miles from there to Trenton. I think. So that might be coming up soon. There we go. So coasting along at 110 at the moment, or 103. Alerter. One of the cats has arrived, moving the blind up. I'll pop that down. Let's pop that down a little bit. There we go. 35 miles to go, so that would be sort of the equivalent of going between Reading and Paddington on the Great Western Express, and it's about 20 minutes. Then we got a 105 coming up in just over 2 miles. Although we get it back up to 110 for now, best we can. So what's been your favourite train to drive, to anyone in the chat? Also Neil, what's been your favourite one to drive on here? Just over a mile to the 105. That should start coming down soon. Yeah, this is Metro Park. Yeah, that's 33 miles to Trenton. So you've got Amtrak regional service in there. We'll just pop that down now, actually. 105, there we go, keep it at that. Yeah, buzz buzz. Then we get step outside so you can see that. Oh, yes. Oh, there we go. You can see the coach tilting there. See it tilting back. Now we should, let's go a bit further back. Should see that tilting again in a sec. Wait for it. There you go. You can see the coach tilting around there to the left. LP46, fair enough. The horn's good on that. Oh, and we're going to get even better corner coming up in a sec. Good bigs. I've only really had one bug, and it wasn't really a game-changing one. It was just the weird lighting in the East River Tunnel, and that was it. Hello, Roy. How are you? So good so far. There we go. We've got a 95 coming up as well. So there's probably not much point of speeding up too much. Let's pop that down to 95. So yeah, after we've completed this run, I think we'll hop into the ALP 40. Actually, I think it's only for southbound. So no, yeah, we'll try and get in the ALP 46 and do a northbound service, or the cab car, but preferably the locomotive. That's a bit more exciting. Because I think a slow run up the line takes about an hour and a half, so it takes a little while. So similar sort of timing to Peninsula Corridor doing the local services on there. Well, this is a bit further. This is near enough 60 miles along this route. Oh, is there? I didn't notice that now. Now you've mentioned it. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it's day one. It's hour one near enough. So all of these, you know, little things, they'll be sorted. Every DLC, I mean, every game to come out always has a couple of things off. So it's the same for DLC. You know, same for Train Sim World DLC, but they get sorted in good time. Especially with the special projects team, which specifically look to update things as soon as it release. Well, very soon after release to sort these issues out. So these very minor bugs will be sorted. It's not really game changing. It's not like the game's crashing or anything. And up to 125. Let's get that up. There we go. 125. And yeah, apparently on the preview stream last night, people were saying the route seemed like a desert. There wasn't really much going on. I don't know what they were watching, but the route is quite busy at certain times of the day. I know in the first look video we did, it wasn't the busiest, but at certain times of the day, well, you'll see it in some of the premieres. We had about 3-4 trains in a row coming towards us, and then about 2 stuck behind us. So at certain times of the day, it can be really busy. Then sort of every route has those sort of quiet times. 27 miles to go. So can we actually get up to 150 on this route? I thought we could, but I guess we probably can't. I guess the top probably is 125. Which is a good thing about Boston Providence. On that route you can go up to 150 miles an hour, so you can really stretch the legs of the Acela for quite a, well, about sort of 10 minutes. Oh, but no, hang on, saying that, we've got a 145 coming up. I take that back. So we can go quite quick on this one. Lovely. Very nice cab, nice and spacious, and also like the wear and tear on it. You can see the little marks and scratches, and that looks good. Sort of the grime and the stains on it makes that, you know, well, quite a bit more sort of realistic. 150, cool. I look forward to it. Has anyone tried out Boston Sprinter yet? He was following 2 other Amtrak trains at Newark Penn. Yeah, so as I said, certain times of the day the route is absolutely packed. I mean, other times of the day, you know, 11 AM, 12 PM, it might be slightly quieter, but that's realistic. It's probably based off the real timetable. So, and if you want to, you know, have a busy time, do it at rush hour. Hey, there's Amanda. How you doing? That's the, what's that down there? No, you can start trains there though. Can't remember what the station's called though. Got a 130 coming up. Oh, actually had gone up to 145 already. Hadn't even noticed. Lovely Biggs, lovely. Yeah, beep 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 beep. And you should also see sparks on the pantograph. So we'll see another train already. Ah, I see now. Awesome. That was actually the cab car as well, that one. The Metroliner cab car. Let's get that up. Up to 145 miles an hour. They're the fastest train in America. And it actually looks nice as well. Whereas that new one, the Acela Liberty, looks horrible. Who designed it? I think it's Alstom who do that. Yeah, horrible looking train. You enjoying the new update on Boston Sprinter and the Acela? Awesome, David. Uh, 20 miles to Trenton. We're due there in 10 minutes. Can we get there on time? I think there's probably a good, 145 miles an hour. Probably quite a good chance of getting there. Oh, we got 1:30 coming up. Well, we left Newark Penn on time, so we should get there on time. You can't see it on your PS4. It should be out. Check the Steam store. Make sure you're typing it correctly as well. Yes, we should see that coming down then. So it's telling me the next signal, clear, 150. Although our authorised speed's 145, so slightly less. Yes, I suppose if you're doing HUDless, the main thing you need to keep an eye out on is this this panel here. Sort of if you're doing like that, you sort of got to keep sort of the camera like that, and sort of keep looking over, keep glancing over. Is that 130? There we go. That 130 is coming up, and we got to pop that into suppression and down to 130. Did Dovetail Games create this route? Yes. Yeah, I love the volumetric clouds though, which are sort of slowly built up, and now they're sort of slowly going away. Now we've just done, I think we just did 3 miles in a minute there. I said 10 minutes, 20 miles, and that's 34, and we've just done 3 miles. And back up to 145. And we've got a 150 as well coming up as well, so lovely. Let's get that up. Yeah, so we're hopping to New Jersey Transit next and do something on there. Hopefully in the ALP 46. 16 miles. Yeah, I think we will get there on time. In 2 minutes we've done 5 miles. So if we keep that up, we'll be there in about 6 minutes. That'll put about 41. So yeah, sounds right. And there's 150, the fastest speed in the US. Lovely little whoosh it makes as well. Up we go. Buzz, yeah, alerter. Into train noise here. Let's get another flyby shot. There it goes. Oh, cruising along at 147 miles an hour. Cool. Must be fun driving the Acela. And next we'll do the complete opposite of the Acela, a nice slow service. You can't see it on Boston Sprinter, but you need to own the Acela. The Acela is a separate DLC, so if you own Boston Providence, the Acela you can pick it up for £14.99, and then you'll then see it on there and on this route. Which is good about Train Sim World 3 DLCs. They go on to multiple routes. See, when you get the Acela, you get services on this route and on Boston Providence. And the cool thing is, it actually would be the same service, just well down the line. Because this one came from Boston South, so we could probably drive this service on Boston Providence and then switch over to this route and then drive this portion of it. You'll probably find a 2151 on Boston Providence as well. There you go, 4 minutes, we've done 10 miles. Not bad going, really. You have Boston Sprinter train. Know that train. Eh? Cool. I suppose a good thing about this route is as well, as opposed to Boston Providence, is the fact it's quadruple tracked. So all the slow trains will be on the outside lines and the fast trains are in the middle. So you get, at times, trains racing each other. Yeah, you have the New Jersey Transit trains on the slow lines and then this on the fast line. You'll be sort of racing past it. Yes, buzz buzz. We've got 135 coming up, so I suppose we'll start seeing that come down fairly. So there you go, it's coming down now. So I put it into suppression, which sort of sticks sort of at the right level, and down to 135. There you go, 8 miles to go. Buzz buzz, yes. So yeah, getting there in no time. 150 miles an hour, and this train does beat the Despolok 182 since its max speed is 145, but loses to the OBB Beryl 1216, which can get up to 222 miles an hour. Oh wow. You have only 2 trains on Boston Sprint, so you should have 3 on there. You should have the ACS 64, the F40, and the Messerschmitt CTC3 cab car. But then you have to buy the Acela LE, and then you'll then see the Acela there. The Acela is a separate DLC. We're on the console version, Christoph, on the PlayStation 5, so running nice and smoothly and looking good as well. 60 FPS. Yes, there we go. Which I'm quite glad as well we managed to do it, as last night, when I first got back to download the bits and bobs, that the Acela wasn't downloading. It was like something went wrong. Then an hour later it was then working, so good relief. Let's get that up. 5 miles to Trenton, so we'll probably get there a couple of minutes early at this speed. And yeah, the brakes are a bit shoddy on this train, so you've got to be careful. They're not the best brakes. I suppose high speed trains don't tend to have the greatest brakes, as they're high speed trains. Not supposed to be slowing down much. Yeah, there's quite a few stations on this one. Something rings about 17 stations, but I could be wrong there. And it comes down to 80. In 2.5-ish miles, 2 miles-ish. 3 miles. Oh, and route map as well. We haven't looked at the route map. There's the route map. So it's pretty much a straight line all the way to Newark Penn, and then the little bit into New York Penn. And you also get Sunnyside Yard as well, which is also in. Yeah, that sounds right, Ellie. Can you get the ACS 64 special paint? Is that the 50 years and a 50 years one? Yes. If you own Boston Sprinter, that well, the Boston Sprinter variant of the ACS 64 comes over, as well as the special livery. All right. Yeah. Like that came down all of a sudden, didn't it? Although we got it in suppression, so that should be all right. It's only the signal speed which has come down, not the track speed. Oh, they're not wrong. Buzz, 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 buzz. Yes, we're right. We're down to the right speed. All right. There we go. Don't panic. Panic's too much. Yeah, pop the cruise control right down. There we go. 45. And we've got an approach medium, so 45 miles an hour. Probably as a red at the end of the platform. Yeah, I'll hop into New Jersey Transit next and do a run on that. But can we try and get up to 30 likes? That would be awesome. Can you look to see if I have this train on Boston Sprinter? We do. Because the Acela first look video was on Boston Sprinter, so it's there. Got to pop the brakes on a little bit. Cool. Well, that was a nice run. That was actually the first one I've done in the Acela along this route, as I did it on Boston Sprinter. So you do get a small bit of 150 running, but for the most part it was 125, which is still pretty quick. Oh my god, that's just come down all of a sudden as well. What we got now? 30 approach. I suppose if you know the signals, you'll know what speed limits are coming up. But if not, you can just look at the panel here. As long as you put it into suppression, not a lot can go wrong. And there's a flashing green there, so that's probably alright. I suppose that flashing green, maybe that's for because we're coming across the points. So maybe the top signals are for if you're going straight ahead, and the ones at the bottom are for if you're coming across. Maybe. Oh my god, 20, alright. Don't panic. As I said, that's only the signal speed, not the track speed. So I don't think you do get penalised for that. No, you don't, because it's just the signal speed, which obviously not everybody would have on. There's an NJT train there. Here we are. Beautiful, beautiful train. The nicest looking US train there is. For you, well, I can't look at your Boston Sprinter. Trenton Transit Centre. Looks a bit like an airport though from the inside. So the way it's sort of laid out and the benches there. That was a really good run. This one's going down to Washington. Wonder how long it takes for an Acela to go the full way up the northeast corridor. I mean, I think an ACS 64 takes about 8 hours, doesn't it? So maybe this takes, I don't know, 7.5 or something. And here we are. There's no stop marker, just right to the end. Got to be careful with the nose, though. There we go. Oh, we got another train there as well. Is that one stopping? I think most of them stop here. Yeah, that one will come into a stop. Well, actually, it's going a little bit quick. Maybe not. Oh no, that is stopping. Why is it not on your Boston Sprinter? Because it's a DLC. It's paid for. And you got the escalators working here, but the lifts don't work. Yeah, it seems a bit like an airport sort of from in here. Just sort of looking out that way. Like a little book there as well. What's that? Hang on. Baseball Hall of Fame. There's a really old stained book there. Lovely. Yeah, we're gonna do a New Jersey Transit service now. So let's get into that main menu. Around 7 hours. All right. Pick a route. NEC New York Trenton. We'll try the ALP 46 first, because we want to be going northbound as we've just gone southbound. Well, I think all of them do it the other way around. Well, there's that one there, I suppose. I know you guys decide. What are we going in? Are we going to go in the ALP 46 or we're going in the cab car? I mean, ideally we want to be going in the loco end, but I suppose I don't mind. What do you want to do? Cab car all the way from Trenton, or the ALP 46 from a couple of stops up to New York Penn? What would you rather see? I mean, we'll do it. We'll be having a stream later as well in this, so anything we don't do on this one, we'll just do later on, probably. Yeah, what are we going to go in, the cab car or the ALP 46? I'll wait for someone in the chat to put something in. Well, what's it going to be? If anyone puts anything, if anyone puts anything in the chat, I'll have to pick myself in a second. Someone, Someone out there, pick one. Otherwise, it's the the cab car. My controller's going funny. Keeps like doing things I'm not doing. So yeah, these were the cab car. Hour and 37 minutes that one. So it's quite a long run if you're doing a slow one. Well, I suppose we'll go in the cab car. Then it's a full run back from Trenton to... There you go, cab car. Oh, South Lapping brakes. We'll set that to May, so it actually looks nice. Hour and 37 minutes, probably one of the slowest ones you can do. Or one of the longest services on the route. This is going to be fun. So later on we'll go on the ALP 46. Right, operate a local revenue service from Trenton to New York Penn. Why we sort of past the platform? Bad previous driver. Let's do the doors. It's fairly straightforward to set up. Forward. I don't think the dynamic brakes don't work on this train. I don't think. There's the bell. What else we got? Reading lights, gauge lights. That's about right. Gauge. Or is that the way you spell it in the US? It's a weird spelling. That's all set up for us. HEP says it's on. We can release the brakes in a second. You got the safety systems as well, which are behind us. Alerter, access. Is that it on this one? Alerter there, normal. There you go. That's all that's set up. You have got the key as well, so you could do the doors there. But I'm guessing you probably have a guard on this service doing that. They don't work from the cab car, no. Sure is power. Sure is. Oh, I see. Yeah, epic. There it is. Look at that. Marker lights. They're on. Let's get them off. I've only done this one once. Auxiliary lights, manual, headlights dim, marker lights. We don't want the marker lights on. There we go. That's better. Don't know why it says we're going to Trenton though. Lovely. And station stops for this journey. Oh my god. We've got Hamilton, Princeton Junction, New Brunswick, Edison, Mechuson, Metro Park, Rahway, Linden, Elizabeth, Newark International Airport, Newark. Okay, so not actually that many. I was thinking it'll just be like a massive long list, never ending, but not really. Let's get the doors shut. And we'll get going. So that's a release. And the next station stop is Hamilton, which is the second Hamilton in the game, I think. There's this one on Oakville Subdivision. Well, I'm not sure. Is there actually a station on there? Because you're probably on last gen, Ellie. That's why. Right, and we're off. So this one this one does tell you the speed. Well, not the track speed though. Where's the track speed limit? You might just have to know it on this one. Well, we're off on this slow service, or slowish service. Yeah, probably as you're on last gen, Ellie. That's why. Yeah, this one only tells you the signal speed, it's not actually the track speed. So you just have to know that. Or does it? It's not like something hidden somewhere. No. So it would probably take quite a while for me to learn it like that. One day though, one day. It is nice. Quite a long train as well, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 coaches. Although if we break something, it will completely break. So let's try not to. That's what happened in the video, which should be premiering, I think now actually. I sort of broke the train. There's the Acela. comes in. And we'll get that up. There's a 14:30 express train from Trenton to New York City, which is going to be fast from New Brunswick at 15:25 towards Newark Airport and slow from there to New York Penn. Alright. So yeah, we've got the ALP46 at the back, which is push-pull. So this one's pushing us along. Let's get that up. So an hour and 37 minutes, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it's going to take that long, as we don't really have many stations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we've only got 13 stations. But an hour and 37 minutes, it sounds a bit much. Maybe we have to wait somewhere for a bit. Send a bit, Amanda, take care. Cool. Hello, NHL, how are you? HH, does that mean horn? Horn, horn, horn. Hello, Kearney, how are you as well? Welcome in. Yeah, no need to spam NHL. That's not going to get you anywhere good. But yeah, can we try and get up to 30 likes? Thanks for coming in, NHL. I've had enough of you. So, let's do that. There we go. You have a bit of a timeout. 1.5 miles to Hamilton. Let's pop that down. As yeah, the brakes are lapped on this train, which makes them just a whole league harder. I mean, some lapped brakes, like on the Class 101, the British Rail 101, the lap brakes on there are easy. Well, at least I think so. Once you get used to them. So it's probably the same for this, really. You just have to get used to it. About a mile out, so I'll start popping that down. Maybe that's a little bit too soon. Maybe not. No, I think that's alright. Let's just release that a little bit. And then hold. So we'll take that off even more actually. There you go, let that coast. As we come up to our first station stop of Hamilton. 3 miles already. Service that. Hold. Oh, okay. Do you have to do like any horns when you're coming into the station? I know for quite a few US trains you have to like, sound the horn when you're coming in. Right, hold the pressure at that. Release that and hold it at 6. Where is the brake gauge on here? There, isn't it? It's got a bit foggy as well. Great. Oh, you do have to do the horn. Service that a bit. That should be alright. There we go, this is Hamilton. Hold the brakes there. Look at that. Bit annoying the way it's got a bit foggy. Hopefully that will clear up. It's got a bit cloudy. It'll probably start raining, won't it now? Is this similar to the other train it looks like? What's the other train it looks like? Yeah, what's the horn code, Neil, for this? Is it like 2 when you're leaving? Big blast when you're coming in? Get the door shut. Have a little ding ding ding. Right. It is Princeton Junction next. Let's go. See hear the ALP46 warming up. Similar-ish to the DBBR 101. Got your breeze. But we're off. Leaving Hamilton. The other what other American train? The Peninsula Corridor cab car? Oh, just about, okay. And we're off. And they've also, I suppose, localised the language as well. Localised the words as well. So now it's contact dispatcher instead of contact signaller. That's weird because a dispatcher is not a signaller. A dispatcher would be, well, like, you know, train dispatcher, like that. Well, at least here in the UK. One along the last port entering station. So far, having fun playing New York, Trenton, awesome. Amtrak's two blasts. Ah. Off we go. What's this for as well? The blue flag. What's that for? Is that for when you're in the depot and the train doesn't, you know, shouldn't be moved? You put the stop up. Or is that like in an emergency? You'd put that on, then all the other drivers would then come to a stop if they saw that. $10.53 we're due there. What time did we get to Hamilton? Oh, we left on time, so... Well, 59 seconds behind. Hello, Steve. How are you? As that goes up, though, hopefully it will clear up the fog. What's the max permitted speed in these trains? I know on the, I think on the MBTA, it's like 75. Well, no, 90 possibly? Not sure. Well, we'll just do it up to full, as fast as we can go. Oh, so got you. So a bit like what the UK trains have, where it says, like, don't be moved. Surely it's going to start raining soon. Looks like it. Proper fogged over. These go up to 100 miles an hour. What's that flashing? What's that there? What's that flashing? The little purple box. So I suppose on this part of the route, the speed can't change very much. Kind of like DRA. Yeah. There you go. Almost at 100. Steam is killing. Oh god. Can be a bit of a challenge. Let's whiz ahead and watch it flying by. Hope not to overshoot the next station. That's the next challenge. Don't do that. There it goes. Right. Probably want to start thinking about slowing down. Hello, Pig and Bob. How are you? As with this fog, it's going to be a bit hard to see. Right, let's start getting the brakes on. How many sort of stages do we have of it? Is it just that, I think? Well, let's hold that there then. That's coming down fairly rapidly. Probably a bit too quick actually, so we'll release that. You want to see the Hudson tubes? They don't look like they're crumbling apart. They've got little cracks in them though on the game. I mean, how bad is the state of the Hudson River tunnels in real life? Are they literally crumbling apart? Put that down even more. Hold that there. About 15. Hopefully that should bring us down fairly nicely. Yeah, Princeton Junction. Good to see you, Pig and Bob. I'm alright. Absolutely. Take that off just a little bit more. Yeah, pretty much. We do, yeah, we do. Huge bottleneck. Here we are, let's get them on just a tad more. suppose it works quite nicely because you can sort of take off the brakes as you come for a fairly nice sort of smooth stop. Gee, hang on, maybe a little bit more. Release, hold. Not just yet. Oh, nice, Matty. Hello, Australia. Oh, nice. Going to be good it is, yeah, you too. Here we are. Right, this is that. This is Princeton Junction. We got the other. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the CIS. What's the service frequency like, considering this is a slightly quieter part of the route? Well, that's every sort of 40 minutes or so. Yeah, every sort of 40 minutes it seems on there. Yeah, 40, 50 minutes. Right, it is New Brunswick, which is quite a distance away next. How's this going to take? How long it said it was going to take? An hour and 37 minutes apparently, this service. Unless we wait somewhere for absolutely ages. But there's not really many stops to stop at on here. Unless, yeah, somewhere we wait for a few minutes. Or maybe we get stuck behind something. Right, let's go. It is New Brunswick next. When the new route comes out, when does it come out for you? On PC, it'll be about, I think, 3 PM-ish on Steam. It's like 2 PM on Epic. Something along those lines. It will power, yeah. Just a little while. Oh, welcome back, Amanda. One pipe in each direction. The tunnels are the absolute worst. Hello, Ram. Finding it well, finding it well. There is a lot of Amtrak and stuff. Yeah, the fog's starting to clear up now. And it'll probably start raining now, won't it? Hopefully it goes back to a nice clear day. Oh, much slower speeds are ahead of you after New Brunswick. Uh-oh. Not nice and quick. See, we're about to be on the route now. I'll say about a quarter. Almost a quarter of the way up. When's it out for PlayStation? Right now. Oh, that looks nice. A nice little river here. A few little streams going off. Nice. 15 miles. Oh, it's another bottleneck between Penn and SSY. The Transformy train. Lovely. How's it got that name, Amanda? So I guess we're passing through a few stations in this 14 miles. I can't imagine there's no stations around here. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe we are the next station up. Oh yeah, Sunnyside Yard. Yeah, there's no Long Island Road AI currently. Maybe they'll add that in future. But I suppose it's a lot of work for a little benefit, as you could sort of say. Maybe in future though. It's like a transport, lovely. Hello Theo, only 2 hours left. You're on 5 to 2 shifts. Fair enough. Almost done then. But I don't really get why people were saying in the preview stream last night that the route seems so dead. I mean, we've seen quite a lot of trains so far. And this is sort of, well, this is the quieter section of the route. We've already seen, what, 4 or 5? And once we get, obviously, towards New York, we'll see even more. Is this the new train on the Boston Sprinter? No, this is on New York Trenton. The New Jersey Transit multi-level cab car. Just one Jersey Avenue station, which is a southbound stop only. Oh, that's where you get the other trains coming up, don't you? Coming up the branch line, I suppose. From somewhere. Lovely, nice big stretch then of nothingness. I suppose it's well, similar-ish to the cab car. You've got the Bombardier multi-level cab car on Peninsula Corridor, the newer one. Similar-ish to that. Apart from the brakes are lapped on here, not so easy as, well, not as easy as the other one on there. Yeah, New Brunswick next. So New Brunswick, what have we got after that again? New Brunswick, Edison, Metuchen, Metro Park, they're all sort of fairly close to one another. Rahway, Linden, Elizabeth. When did we start this? It feels like it hasn't been that long. When did we start this one again? 10:30. Yeah, it's only been 20 minutes. A fairly quick feeling service. 9.9 miles. Let's get that up. We'll probably end up doing this one, and we'll call it there. And we'll be back later tonight when everyone's back from work, school, when everyone from the US, I suppose, is up. And then we'll do another stream, in which that one will probably go on the ALP 46. How they do an update on the Brighton main line, hopefully at some point. Would be nice to see. I'll probably speed up a little bit more. We've lost quite a bit of speed there. Get that up to 100. The corridor between Trenton is non-stop. All Amtrak services and New Jersey Transit. And someone said there was a little branch line somewhere that goes off, what were the trains called? Like Arrow 3 trains? Whereabouts is that? Yeah, tiny little branch line with like really old trains. Eight miles. This is a lovely bit of section here. 100 miles an hour. Coast that again. 8 days until your birthday. Awesome, Matty. Well, a very, very early happy birthday then. Cool. Oh, that's a good question. Does anyone know why the front doors don't open straight away? No, is that it? No, yeah, if you're on the ALP 46, the coach directly behind the loco, the doors on that don't open until about 10 seconds after the other doors. Atlantic City is served from Trenton and Scepter 2. I suppose that's then the rest of the way into Philadelphia. Princeton Junction for the Dinky Shuttle Arrow 3. 6 miles to New Brunswick. A nice little stream there to the right of us, following the track along. Nice. I don't know if there's any little secret bits on this route, little pathways going off or anything like that. Got the window there as well you can open up. Cool. 5.5 miles. Just a notch forward at the moment, sort of maintaining the speed as we are making our way uphill. Alert. What's that pedal spelled wrong as well there? Had an E instead of an A. Or maybe that's how it is in the US. See pedal there? You're from New York City and know a lot about rail traffic in the city. Awesome, Steve. What's your favourite route in real life? Well, favourite route in the game, I suppose, which is New York based. Absolutely flooring it along. So we're due into New York Penn at 12:14. So that's still an hour and 10 minutes away. But we'll get there. And then once we get there, we'll call it an end for this stream. We'll be back later, and it's probably a bit busier. And we'll do, well, things we haven't done on this stream. Or maybe do the Acela again. No, probably go. I think we'll probably go on the ACS 64 later. Yeah, that'll be good to go in. And then maybe then the ALP 46. Cab car, the Metroliner cab car, probably won't touch on that as much. As we've already done that quite a bit on the other train sim world. Long Island Railroad, your favourite? Awesome. So is this Jersey Avenue coming up? Somewhere along here, isn't it? Just before New Brunswick. Is the Tees Valley line good? It is good if you like your BR stuff. It'll be right up your street. If you don't like dirty diesels and... Oh, here it is, Jersey Avenue. Yeah, if you don't like BR stuff and dirty diesels, then it's not up your street. Oh, you've got plenty of streams on it, so feel free to have a look at one of those. Let's do that. We'll release that and put it maybe, yeah, about 17 or so. Hopefully bring us down quite nicely. With the ACS 64, they handle all the long distance trains. See, what is the time difference between an Acela Express and an Amtrak regional service? Like, is it only, 10 minutes quicker, or... Nice, Steve? Is this alive? This is alive. Yeah, you got Premier. I think we have got Premiers going at the same time, but I just thought, well, I suppose just watch. I suppose what you want, you can pick a mix. What aspects of the route you want to see. I've also reviewed the Union Pacific Heritage, well, not reviewed, but given it a look at the Union Pacific Heritage Collection. And here we are. This is New Brunswick. That's been quite a nice stop, I think, as well. Oh, Amanda, if this is the Transformer train, what was the Acela? I think I'm pretty good with the brakes on here now. I'll probably overshoot the platform, saying that. But I think I'm sort of learning the way. Yeah, that will do. Here we are. Oh, barely in there. Hang on, there's a short platform here. Yeah, short platform at this one. So that'll be the front 8 coaches, I suppose. Even if we had gone a little bit more forward, I don't think the other one would have been in. Yeah, you got a short platform at that one. Yes, Para. Lovely, Amanda. And we've got a minute or so here as well. There it is there. Just had a phone call from Newton saying they need someone to pick up 36252 and E200. Lovely. Speaking of ALP 46, does it have its own sounds? It does have its own sounds. It's got a nice bit of I suppose it's a long gap. You get a little bit of a break here. And then next it's going to be Edison, which is only 5 minutes away. So probably 3 miles or so. Won't be too far. 1 minute to go. Are you getting on or just staring? Just staring. Nice though. Cool. Oh, wonder if you can use that. I can see the inside of it. Can you use that? Oh, maybe not. Or can you? No, I don't think. I could see the inside there. So I don't think there are working lifts on this route, but I mean, honestly, I don't care about working lifts. I mean, it's cool, but it's about driving the train, not going up and down in the lifts. I suppose it was nice seeing it, but yeah, it's not really, I suppose, a priority. Let's get the door shut. Oh, the door sort of slides through there. Right, it is Edison next, and yeah, 2 miles, so not very far. Let's do the horn anyway, sounds good. Our local train spot just there, maybe. We'll hear that coming alive in a second. Let's actually watch it leaving. Is there a locomotive at the front and a locomotive at the back? No, there's a cab car at the, well, I suppose front, and then locomotive at the rear. And we're off. There we go. But yeah, nice to have New Jersey Transit in the game, as it was quite a requested operator, but it's here now. There it goes, let's get back in. It's only 2 miles to Edison. So we've covered quite a lot of ground there already. There we go. There you go, got the alerter. I think it's starting to get a bit more foggier again. A bit murkier. 1.5 mile to Edison. So let's just cut that off and then we'll just sort of coast it. Not really any point speeding up even more, as we'll have to slow down pretty much straight away. So we'll just keep it at that. Oh, hello, what we got passing? Acela, there it is. So you got a little bit of racing on this route. Wow, that's going to completely do us there, but yeah, if you were a fast service on this line, you had to race that one up. Oh, lovely, Matty. How was it? And we should be getting there on time as well. It's giving us plenty of time. Doesn't seem to be much of a tight timetable on here, which is nice. And we've got 1.5 minutes to go half a mile. So that's not too bad. Let's get the brakes on. Hold it there. That'll start bringing us down. Release that slowly. Hold it there. Maybe a little bit more actually. There we go. Welcome to Edison. Fair enough, Amanda. Here we are. Oh, hang on. I've just noticed a billboard there, which is quite relevant. We'll go back in a second. I haven't noticed that. Oh, that would do. Probably a short platform anyway, this one. Yeah, it's a short platform again. Yeah, this here. Let's see, have we actually got any other new ads? Okay, they're all the same. But yeah, this one here is from Catan, which Dovetail are releasing on the 28th of February. That's quite nice that they sort of got it in this. And yeah, we'll be taking the first look at that fairly soon. Maybe that's a new board game they're publishing, or virtual board game. Nice little reference there in this game. With the F40 and fleets, you can operate 42 and 40 between Altoona and Johnstown. Nice. And our next station stop will be Metuchen, which I'm guessing is going to be in 3 miles. Probably not too far. So I probably want to start releasing the brakes before you get the doors shut. So it'll take a little while to release. Oh, it's the operator, Jake. Well, I'm sure the time will whiz by quickly. He'll be on it in no time. Something to look forward to. Hello, William. I'm right. Hopefully you're all well. And we're off. So far, so good. Nothing's gone wrong or broken yet. Nice, mate. Yeah, I don't think so, but when we've got, well, near enough 4 minutes to get to, well, only 3 miles, so we should be alright. Lovely, Amanda. There we go then. The driver who is spare is off to collect it in the work van. They're trying to get him to run a 12 service back as there is a gap in the service. Run dead, so no. Oh, fair enough. Good to hear, William. Just about to get yourself ready for work. Lovely. The alerter going off. Yeah, so that green line is the signal speed. Although in this train it doesn't seem to give you the line speed. Whereas in the Acela it tells you what speed you know, the line speed as well. Not sure about I think in the other end it gives you the line speed. In the locomotive end. Can we get that? Metuchen or Metuchen. I get that. Got a 90 coming up as well, so it's starting to drop down the limit. I guess that'll probably come down even more as well. Yeah, we've got an 80 coming up. Which we should see that come down, I guess. We should see it come down. Maybe it won't, maybe it will. And then back to 100. Yeah, so it probably will take me quite a bit of time to learn it. I think in the Acela we'd be alright, but in this year it probably will take me quite some time to learn it like that. At some point though. We're aiming to do that. Right, not too far to Metuchen. Let's start getting the brakes on. That's quite a bit of pressure actually, so we'll take that off just a tad. It's next Monday, your birthday, and your teacher will make a video. Oh, lovely. Very nice of them then. Here we are. This is Metuchen, or Metuchen, how do you say it? Slowly getting the hang of those brakes though, I think. We just need to stop stopping too short. That's what we keep doing by accident. Try and go right to the end, best we can. Without then overshooting. I think that will probably bring us down fairly nicely. Actually, I think that's going to be quite good, actually. A little bit more. Oh, actually, we might need a bit of pressure. No, I think that might actually be a perfect stop. I'll be quite chuffed with myself if it is. Oh, wow, look at that. Perfect stop. Not bad, not bad. Get the doors open. Look at that. So I sort of just kept it on about 20 there on the brake cylinder, and it just brought us down quite nicely. Nice, Eddie. I suppose if you can try and find the sweet spot for every station, you'll be able to do that, well, for every one. Lovely. And after this, it is then a metro park, where the regional services also stop. So it's quite a major station. Major-ish. Always close them just a little bit before. Brakes already released, so off we go. Oh, a little bit of a hill start though. Come on. There we go. Someone left the time point 5 minutes early. Oh. 2.5 miles. We'll do that 23, so we've got 4 minutes to get there, and it's not that far, is it? It's alright. Got a graveyard over there by the looks of things. And we're off, leaving Machuson. There we go. That was a good stop, that one. Hello, David. How are you? And we're off. Yeah, so as I've done a US super bundle, I wonder if they'd like a German super bundle or a UK super bundle. Sort of the upcoming DLC. I wonder if it's sort of just a one-off thing, as all the DLC was sort of ready at the same time. Two miles to go. In bed, fair enough. So it's probably quite early over that way, isn't it? What's the latest update on Trenton Mile 3? You've got the new improvements to Boston Sprinter and Sherman Hill, and obviously all the other new things. He's changing 5 late. He wanted to get on his little break a bit quicker. That's going out. With the exception of the Empire service, you'll get a chance to work everything Amtrak and New Jersey Transit corridor operations. Lovely. Right, I'm going to pop that sort of into 40 on the brake cylinder. Hold it there. That brings us down quite nicely there. Start releasing it, keep it on about 25. Actually then take that off actually completely. For now. Probably actually did it a bit early there. You did get a reading today, nice. Yeah, coming into Metro Park. Oh, lovely Theo. Here we are. I think the platform's quite long here as well. Let's see how that is. We'll leave that as it is and see if that brings us down. It's probably a bit quick actually. Probably need a little bit more pressure actually. It won't be as good as the last one. Here we are. Trial and error of these brakes. Trial and error. I think it's... no, not right to the end. No, not right to the end too, I don't think. There's no stop marker, so... here we are. This is Metro Park. Arriving on time, 2 minutes early. At least that's when we're supposed to leave. Oh, awesome breeze. I think actually, I think someone in the server went there and took a few videos. That was cool, Matty. Then after this, we've then got Railway. So we're not stopping at North Elizabeth, which I remember stopping at on the other one. Lovely Theo. Get the door shut in a second, and then off we go. So in what places do they have to use the stairs then? Is that like on the North Jersey coastline? That's what it sounds like, Central Orlando. When are we going to do another live stream? Probably tonight about 4 PM-ish. Well, it's off. Does sound decent, doesn't it? Leaving Metro Park. Hello Murphy, hello Puds as well, how are you? There it goes. That was nice. So Puds, how does it feel seeing your wires in the game? And also, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like the rendering distance of the poles has gone up as well, the gantry poles. Look how far you can sort of see them. This is on the PlayStation 5, but it just looks like the render distance of the poles has gone up. Oh, I see Murphy. It's Jersey Avenue. I've got a 30 coming up as well, nasty. There's an Acela. Love the whoosh it makes it go past. Yeah, it's quite a challenge, isn't it? But it's not an easy one by any means to drive. Ah, see Central Orlando. Well, you'll be able to drive the Acela on the Boston Sprinter route. Oh, I see Puds. That's why then. Lovely. Well, it's not having any negative performance on the game, so it's fine. It's very good. So how long did this take, Puds? It's almost 60 odd miles. Absolute ton of wires. I see Puds. Well, fair enough, I suppose. Let's pop that down now before it kills us for not bringing it down. This train gets really angry. Awesome, Orlando. Yeah, railway next. Awesome, Puds. Too long. Well, definitely worth it. And look at all this. Let's hold that there. Last Thursday saw a locomotive at the front and a locomotive at the back. It was a coal train. Nice, Matty. I keep forgetting you're down under, as I see your Eurostar image and I think you're in London or somewhere like that. That's having a go at us for some reason. What are we down? Let's come down to 30. Metuchen. Metuchen? You'd love to see a New Jersey Transit timetable to Secaucus to Penn on Train Sim World. I think. Oh, do you mean like a paper timetable, seeing what trains and stuff? Or starting at Secaucus Junction? Are we coming across here? Oh no. No, we must be, yeah, to the right, I suppose. 4-minute headways. Oh wow. Nice, Matty. Bit slow across here. So it should be about 40 minutes until we get into New York Penn. About 20 minutes to Newark now, and then 20 minutes from Newark to Penn. I was just saying Metuchen. Metuchen. No, Metuchen. Confuse him. Bit of a crawl into railway. And some services only go as far as here, and they then turn off wherever that way goes. So another jolly place in Jersey. There we go. You have a bloody noise. Nice. Whoa. That's a train out of action. And here we are. This is railway. Hope the weather clears up soon. Mare to Chen. Here's Puds, what's your favourite... Well, that's supposed to be anyone really. What's your favourite station on this route? If you have a favourite. Don't have a favourite yet, so... Just a tad, Puds. I think that might be the train out of action. Or the signal box out of action. But that's really the only bit of clipping we've had so far. So, well, that's pretty good. Pretty good going. And here we are. Not pen. Oh, I see, that's not good to go. That should be alright. Maybe one day, Matty. See ya, Theo, thanks for coming in, mate. Something like Jersey Avenue. Lovely. Although Penn Station does look miles better than what it does on Long Island Railroad. And obviously the original NET in New York. Looks much nicer. Which is sort of how it's supposed to be. And after this we've then got Linden. There goes a regional service. There we go. Awesome, Puds. That's my control. I'm not pressing it. That's the controller doing that. Moving the camera. It's like broken a little bit. The analog stick. At some point I'll get a new one. And we're off. What, the cab car central? Well, I went in the cab car for a video. I might do that later though. Yeah, we've been there. Puds runs fine. I think sort of probably I haven't checked specifically the FPS, but smooth. Even Sunnyside Yard ran, I think, sort of 40-50 FPS. So pretty good going. Let's get that up. Not really seen anyone drive it. Oh. Probably because it's been in the game before, so... Not as exciting as all the... Well, this sort of thing, and the ALP46 and the Acela. But we'll get in the the Metro line cab car at some point. You have every train sim train. Nice. Awesome, Matty. Just over a mile to Linden. Keep it at 60 for now, I suppose. What's the class 31 do on Tees Valley? The cement trains. Yeah, cement trains? Yeah, cement trains, I think. It does quite a bit. You want me to time you out? Well, you don't do anything wrong, so... No. And we'll be coming up to Linden shortly. It always feels weird though once we get to sort of Newark Liberty. Just, I don't know, sort of back on that bit. Sort of seeing it, how much it's improved since the NEC New York. Right, let's pop that down. There we go. Yeah, see ya. Oh, lovely puds. See you in a bit, mate. Take care. There we go. Oh, quite a short platform. Oh, wow, this is a really short platform here at Linden. Careful coming in there. Yeah, not many coaches at all here. Maybe sort of 3 or 4, not even that. Oh, nice and careful, I suppose. Well, that will do. That will do. Yeah, that's a really short platform. Oh, I see, Matty. And after this, we've then got Elizabeth. So I think we're skipping out North Elizabeth. Then Newark International, Newark Penn, Secaucus Junction, and then New York Penn. I'm actually a little bit early. Let's have a little look at the interior. We haven't done that, have we? Have a look at the interior. You got the guard panel and stuff there. What have we got? Yeah, so very similar to the coaches on Peninsula Corridor and the Bombardier cab car. More sort of guard stuff. The headlights look bland. Well, it should have the Trenton mod sort of free lighting and stuff, so why can't I get up? That's making me climb up there. If I go out this door here. Oh. I mean, let me up. I want to go on the platform. It's trapped. It's trapped me in. Going for a run up. No, it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. So this is, what's this, Linden, this one? What are the I haven't got any collectibles on there. Okay, one's tidying up the rubbish. That's awesome here, that flyby. I think there's also maps on this route as well. So there's maps, rubbish. There are 2. Don't know about the others though. Let's get back in. I'll get the door shut. Oh, lovely, Matty. Right. That comes down. Wait for them to release. And put the throttle on. Bail. And off we go. How are you getting on with the route, Pete? If you've got it installed now. 3 miles to Elizabeth. Let's have a look. So we are now there on the route. So we're sort of, well, we're on the second half now. Not that far to Newark. Oh my god, my controller. Look, it's just doing that. Stay there. And we're off. You wonder what service you should drive on the Acela for Boston Providence? Do one which follows another train. The pain of following like another train along. Like, try and do find the longest one. Or is there any which don't stop at Route 128? That's the bundle. Yeah, that's the US Super Bundle power, I think. No, that's not the Super. 53 euros. What's it saying for that one, power? Although you've already got the game, so it's probably easier just buying it separately. Although if it does give you the option to buy it at a discounted price, the bundle, then I suppose do that. So it depends what you want, because there's 3 different DLCs packaged together. There's the Union Pacific Heritage Collection, New York Trenton, and the Acela. Lovely, Pete. Well, we'll get to New York Penn, and that'll be it for this one. And we'll be back a bit later. Lovely, Matty. And we'll do probably maybe the Acela. No, we'll do the ACS 64 later. ACS 64 and maybe the ALP 46. Oh, hello. Whoa. Uh-oh. This is where it goes wrong. This is where it goes wrong. I'm keeping it in. Okay, so it is in suppression there. You just got to hold sort of the brakes on. Okay, that's good to know, as I did it yesterday and it just came to an emergency stop. Well, the brakes take quite a while to release though, so that's probably a reason not to go into suppression. It'll just come to a stop. Oh no, okay, it's alright-ish. Firm bus, 28th of February. So in a week, this time in a week we'll be on it. Well, hopefully a little bit less, I'll be able to show it. Oh, can there another fast train, I think? Is it an Acela? Or is it literally just a train behind us in full throttle? It might actually be that. No, it's not. No, I thought it was a fast train. Well, there is something green on the fast line, so maybe there is something on the way. Across we go. We've got 43 people in, so thanks all for coming in for our sort of first stream of the new route. We'll be finishing once we get to New York Penn, which is still about half an hour away. And then we'll be back later on. It should be a bit busier later on. And we'll also, I suppose, have more people from the US in as well, so they can see the DLC as a bit later in the day. So that'll be about 4 PM UK time, the next stream after this. That's gone back up now. In Sydney, the freight is loud. I think freight's generally loud everywhere. As it rattles past. Is it a little platform? Might just be a little platform here. Oh, welcome to Elizabeth. Here we are. I doubt that will bring us up. Oh, it's quite a long platform. It might bring us to a nice stop. Maybe. Let's see. It's coming down nicely-ish. Probably a little bit more pressure. But not too much. They're quite fidgety, the brakes, but if you get it up, it's sort of alright. Like when we were coming into Machusa, that was a perfect stop. Or they gone a bit too hard like that. Here we are, though. Fair enough, Breeze. Fair enough, Para. Yeah, I don't think you'd really be interested in, well, you might be, but the Union Pacific Heritage Collection. And you need Sherman Hill for that anyway. Lovely, Pete. And you'll really need your PlayStation Plus. You had that the other day as well. That's just the basic one. Alright, Matty. And people yesterday also in the preview stream were apparently saying this was a desert because there wasn't really any scenery. But I mean, look around. That's quite a bit of scenery. There's a lot of buildings. And actually quite distant scenery as well. Like some routes, well, on sort of the older routes, you'd sort of look through there and you'd see sort of the edge of the map. But on here, I mean, look how far the scenery goes. Look, all the way to sort of the edge, sort of to the eye can see now. Which is a big improvement to how it was before. Massive improvement. You've got the top one. And it's Newark International Airport next. Not that way, the other way train. We're not going back to Trenton, alright? We're going forward. There we go. In Sydney we got the XPT. It looks like a HST. Pretty much is a HST, isn't it? Is that getting replaced anytime soon? Alright, Adam. And we're off. Cool. Up to 90 miles an hour. It comes 6:51 in the morning on a Thursday. Lovely. How sort of far does the XPT run then? Sort of how long are the journeys on it? Starting to clear up a little bit now, I think, which is nice. Buzz, buzz, yes, buzz, buzz. Cool. Oh, well, this one's North Elizabeth. Probably the only station we actually skip. Through we go. There we go, that's that. It's buzzing me. And we've got an 80 coming up as well. Lovely, we've got 53 people in, so thanks for coming in. Oh, we're going sort of up and over here. Up and over something. Signal speeds are now 80. So sort of coming back on to what we had on Trenton World 2020. Where we had Newark Liberty to New York Penn and up to New Rochelle. Well, so we don't have New Rochelle on this one. Back into the area we know quite well already. Nice to see it back though. Oh, we've got a 45 coming up as well in a bit. Here we are, Newark Liberty International. Oh, hello. Oh, it's not happy with that. Overspeed penalty. Boo. It's getting really bloody angry with us all the time on here. There, get you happy? Happy. It's a country link train. Alright. That should be alright. And we'll slowly start popping that down. Here we are. Next US passenger route? No idea, Trenton Well guy. You're the Trenton Well guy, do you know? Cool. Right to the end of the platform here. That will do. Oh, that's Matty. There we go. Doors open. There we go. Yeah, Newark International Airport. You can see the planes flying in and out as well. Oh, you do see them. Alright, Matty. Awesome, David. On this grey, murky day. Usually comes out every year or so. Alright. Lovely, Pete. I bet you were gazing through those windows. Right, let's do that. Newark Airport is your least favourite airport in the US. Why's that? What did Newark do? Oh, there's a cab car there. So that's the service from Harrisburg. The Keystone Corridor service. Hello Zane, how are you as well? Welcome in. Fair enough, Para, maybe. That'd be cool. Well, there's not really many, I suppose. You could do sort of West US. Those are the passenger routes all on there. Well, you could do maybe the coastliner. Hudson line would be cool. JFK's your least favourite. You love O'Hare. Lovely. What's that other one? LaGuardia. What's that one like? It's the worst airport in North America. Hello, Penzi. How are you? Hope we don't go through a red light. That wouldn't be great. We've just got that other service just gone ahead of us, haven't we? Not too far to Newark Penn. It's only a short hop over to it. There's a plane over there going into Newark Liberty. Yeah, California coastline. That would be cool. Like San Diego to LA. That's quite a requested one as well. Although I'd like to see Miami West Palm Beach, but maybe Brightline. That'd be nice and fast. We got 70. Can we see Sunnyside? Probably not in this stream because we're only going as far as New York Penn. But if you look at the Metroliner cab car video, we started at Sunnyside. Oh, nice, Matty. Is this a new DLC? It sure is. Shiny and new. Came out today. Oh, buzz, 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 buzz. Alright. Bloody hell, don't need to have a go at us. Come on. Let's get that down then. Yes, buzz, 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 buzz. Yes, down to 30. Let's try and get angry with you really easily. Might be a little bit early here, actually. Actually, probably got a red, haven't we? That's what's bringing us down. Better do that quickly before it's the end of the world for the train. It's fine. Alright, it's fine. There. Happy? It's happy. Do we have a red then? It might be. I'll check the map. Otherwise I won't know for sure. Well, it's a green. Why have we got a 20 then? Weird. Not hard to drive than Harlem? Yes. Harlem line trains are easy. This one's a bit more challenge. You've got lapped brakes as well. Sure as ain't. Well, sure did. Well, I started crawling into Newark Penn then, because we are 3 minutes early. Welcome back, Matty. NJ Transit. Probably the most of the time we come on this route, we'll probably just hop into the ACS 64 or the Acela. It's cool, isn't it, going up to 150 odd miles an hour. Now up to 30. Yeah, up to 30. Bit of both, Pete. Yeah, a bit of both in this train. Yeah, a bit of both. Sure you could get someone in here, open that door up. And there we go. We'll get Glenn to give it a go, Pete. Yeah, we'll get Glenn to give that a go. No, he gets up to. Alright, Zane. Yeah, NJT, New Jersey Transit. Harlem Line's great. Yeah, Harlem Line is fantastic. Third row as well just makes it even better. And there we are. Well, we've still got Secaucus Junction and New York Penn, so we've still got a couple of stations after this. Yes, Pete. Does it on a daily, or has it on a daily. There's an Amtrak regional service. They're like they must be every sort of 15 minutes or so. They're very regular. Never stopped on this platform. You think Harlem might be the busiest US passenger route? Possibly. It's weird to think that was about 11 months ago or so. 10 months ago. Already. How time flies. Right, where's it want us? Nice station, this one. They got longest trains, the Indian Pacific. Oh, you've changed your profile pic now. Actually, that should bring us to quite a nice stop. I'm just going to leave it as that. There you go, lovely. That is a perfect stop, 2 yards. Here we are. So it's been over an hour now since we left Trenton. There's the river there. I remember someone actually said what the river's called. Can't remember now what it's called. There it is. Don't know if it's using the... I suppose it would be using the new water, wouldn't it? It's very murky and dirty. Cool. You think someone made NJT CTC coaches? Probably, yeah. Someone probably reskinned it. Hello, Craigo. How are you? This is the multi-level cab car, New Jersey Transit. There's the ALP 46 over there. I know, Pete. I know it's Revelations. Right, let's Caucus Junction next. Off goes that one as well, and off we go. Yeah, it's going to take an awful long time though to do it like that, especially in this train, because it doesn't have the, it doesn't tell you the speed limits. Well, it tells you the signal speed, but not the track speed. Awesome bridge here as well, just tracks flying everywhere. I mean, where do those tracks go up there? Just all over the place. It looks very sort of a very messy stage. You've got just like a platform on the roof. It's a very weird design station. Very weird. I was like, oh, where should we put this extra platform? I'll just chuck it on the roof. Good to hear, Craigo. Good to hear. Sacred hour, Mark. Oh, yes. Cool. There we go. And yeah, I mean, at some point we will take a look at Sherman Hill, but probably not for a little while yet, as we want to sort of focus on the core releases, or sort of the main releases, and obviously the main ones which interest us as well. So the video which I did for Sherman Hill is probably all you'll see for Sherman Hill for now, until we get on there and stream it at some point. Will fare the USA fair. Hello Joshua and Bobby, how are you both? Oh, hello. 35 carriages, nice. Yeah, buzz, 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 yeah, overspeed, whatever. I'm slowing down, don't panic. See, it's fine, no one died. Oh, yeah, it's bloody put on the brakes. Oh no. We probably won't be able to get going now, will we? Oh no, it's fine. Happens quite well. That's the first time it's happened today, so that's what we'll just say. In fact, we're right in front of a signal gantry, so we'll just tell the passengers there was a red light. They won't know. So, yeah, do the horn. See a French day from school and also goodbye. There's Harrison Station. Actually finally get the speed up now. That's proper crawl into there, wasn't it? Proper slow. Off we go though. It goes from Central to Perth. Nice. Well, 4.5 miles to Secaucus Junction, and after that we then dive down into the tunnels, and then honk jingle bells. A little bit late for that. Not quite Christmas, well, a little bit early for that. Not quite Christmas just yet. Then we go up onto sort of the big embankment. So yeah, we're almost there now. We're due in about sort of 15 minutes. I don't, Biggs, no, I don't. Well, on this it seems to be quite easy, but I did something yesterday and then the train just didn't want to move. No, that was in the Metroliner cab car. No idea how you recover from a train stop penalty on that. Probably should do the tutorial. That might tell me how to do it. This is New York Trenton, Joshua. I sort of just skipped the tutorial and went straight into it. So maybe that tells you. Do you know, Biggs, for the Metroliner cab car? No, I didn't train some old guy. It's different New York pen. Looks way better than the Long Island Railroad one. The CIS screens are all different as well. The lighting's all different because it's got train some free lighting. Looks way better. I mean, it's the same station, so it probably would look near enough the same. Oh, nice, mate. Quite a bit then. Oh, there's one down there. There's the little branch line down there. We've actually done that on Train Sim Classic. Takes you down to another little station down there. It's like a really long tunnel as well. Can't get the train moving again. What, this one or the Metroliner cab car? As in the cab car, Metroliner cab car. No, no clue. So up on the embankment now. Can we take a look at it? Well, we're going to New York Penn, so we'll see it. That's where we're going. Yeah, nice long journey. You're going to London this year? Nice, Matty. Oh, and the ALP 46. Oh, I don't know. It's probably quite similar to this one, I suppose. Maybe isolate the safety systems and then un-isolate them after that. See if that sorts the issue out. That'd be my sort of first instinct. Reset the systems. Hello, coffee. Just the PlayStation controller. Nice and easy to use. Nice, Matty. Well, they'll be going soon, so you've got to be quite quick. Lovely. It's clearing up now a bit as we come up to Secaucus. I think my favourite train to drive on this route, though, is definitely either the Acela or one of the Amtrak ones. Just that, yeah, whizzing down the line at 125 miles an hour is really good fun. So, probably my favourite thing to do. Well, the NJT services are cool as well. And it comes down to 45. And yeah, with the Amtrak regional services, you do call a couple of extra stations. You call that, if you're going southbound, you call that, I think, Newark Liberty, and also you'll also call that Metro Park. Yes, buzz, 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 buzz. There we go. It loves beeping you, this train. Lovely, Matty. Oh, not too sure, Biggs, then. Yeah, I can't help you on that, mate. Oh, hello. Yeah, I can't help you on that, apologies. There must be a way somehow. Yeah, not sure. Maybe try, yeah, maybe cut out the brakes. It should have the same controls on the ALP 46. Yeah, perhaps cut out the brakes and then cut them back in. Try that, maybe. Maybe that will work. This is the Caucus Junction. Yeah, a bit of HUD off there. Actually going to try and stop with the HUD off. Use the gauges. It's actually a little bit easier using the real gauges. Feels like you have a bit more sort of control. Actually, yeah, I suppose, yeah, maybe even look at the real gauges in the train, because that was actually easier stopping with them. You go on the end screen, Matty, and you get the members only stream. There you go, it's Caucus Junction. Oh, hello, we've got a cab car here. Just behind us. I wonder who's going to be going first. I guess that one, probably not. So yeah, a bit of a bottleneck here, as you can see by that happening. That's got to wait for us. Which is a little bit naughty. Although we are 2 minutes late somehow now. Sorry, Amtrak. We'll be on our way shortly. New York Penn next, our final stop. Oh, Pivers. Here he is, the man. Hey then, Pivers. And we're off. Down into the tunnels. Hello, Troy. How are you? Up to 90. That'll come down to 60 fairly shortly anyway, so. $45. And you're late? Yeah, we were a little bit late. It's fine. And it goes up to 60. Well, it's 90 now, but down to 75. And just after that's in 60, so we'll just stay at this speed. Well, it'll be 4 PM my time, UK time, so convert that and then you'll find what it is. So it'll be very early in the morning, Matty. Probably could train tomorrow. I don't want to risk it, so we'll keep it on for now. There's an Acela. You'd love that train, Pip. There's 150 miles an hour in that. Nice and fast. So yeah, this part of the route you really do need to keep an eye on the signals. As I suppose, yeah, it goes from, well, I suppose it near enough goes from, I suppose, 6 tracks into 2. So it's a right old bottleneck trying to get into New York Penn. Like 2 minutes behind us, well, because we're 2 minutes later, there was the Amtrak service. Let's actually have a look to see that one there. Be one probably just behind, or soon to be coming. Maybe, maybe somewhere, but there'll be more coming. At some point soon. Shouldn't be too long, Pivots. I think they were going to provide an update on it fairly soon, or I don't know if they actually did, but it shouldn't be long. Fingers crossed, at least. You no longer crash into the depot on Boston Spring. Oi! Let's get 10 munchies. There we go. Everyone rejoice. I'm sure Pete will be very happy with that news as well. The signal will have you collide with another. Well, okay, right then. Maybe not rejoice then. Cheers, Troy. Cheers. 12:14 your time. Nice. Need more UK routes? I'm sure there'll be more on the way. Hello, Lee. Yeah, it's running alright. We're on the PS5. I think you're on the PS5 as well, aren't you, Lee? It's running fine, 60 FPS or so. There's no issue there. Oh, hello. Oh, alright. Bloody overspeed. So it's a down 1 in 83 through here. And we're due into New York Penn at 17 past, so we're running 9 minutes early. Hit the 90, you got 3 penalty, it must be above possibly. Hello Max, how are you? You'll see the, oh my god, alright, yeah, we're getting it on, don't panic. So it takes a while for the suppression to get on here. So we're coming to a stop again. It's a bloody tough one, this one. Luckily we're on a bit of a gradient, so we won't actually come to a complete stop. That's why I like the ACS 64 on the Acela. Nice and straightforward, and not any of this bloody lapped business. The Acela Express can change power voltage because the northeast corridor has different power voltages. Alright. Well, can the other trains as well do the same? It's a tough one, Pivers. yeah. Tough old train, this one. I think you've got probably reds coming up. Which we might do. Would be a bit annoying to spad right at the end. But yeah, we are 7 minutes early, so... Let's have a look. Might as well just look on the map to see if we got a red. No, I don't think so. Nope, we're all good. We're all good. No one panic. Well, have you got Boston Providence, Lee? You can only afford one, the Acela or this. Yeah, if you've got Boston Providence, I'd say get the Acela. Because then when you do get round to getting New York Trenton, you'll have many more services because you already have the Acela. So I'd say go for the Acela first. Because then when you do get this route, you'll then have all of the services. Can do, Max. To be an expert. Lovely train somewhere. It's a bit sort of cracked and crumbly, I suppose. Nice Bronco. It should be out on PlayStation, so that would be why. Oh, not seeing the bundle for American Passenger. I mean, maybe it's only for PC then. Maybe the bundles are only for PC. Because they do tons of bundles on Steam, don't they? So possibly it's only for the PC version. Maybe. Honestly. And here we are. Nice Massey. But yeah, New York Penn looks way better than it did on Long Island and the original NEC. Lighting wise, signal wise, clipping wise. Oh, there are bundles on Xbox, are there? As that will be on the PlayStation as well. BBC. Nice Bronco. That's lovely in here, though. Any track joint sounds? Haven't really heard any on this one. Yeah, there are some track joint sounds. Here we are. Passenger one cheaper than separate. Well, can you buy the bundles if you already own the game? It seems like you got the training centre and stuff like that, even though you've already got the game. I don't think really that was really pointed out very clearly whether you could get the bundles if you didn't have the game or not. Lovely power. Here we are. Any other trains at Penn? Just the Acelas and the Amtrak regionals. That's all. There's no Long Island Railroad. No Long Island Railroad at the moment. But maybe they'll add that in future. Is it a dead end platform? It is. Hey, there's Glenn. Pete was saying you should have a lap dance in this train in the cab. Oh, there's not even a buff. Bloody, there's not even a buffer. Wow, they really don't really. Wow, that is. I mean, that's obviously how it is in real life, but wow, no buffer. Oh, come on, that doesn't count. It has to be on the mark. Alright then. Is that the weird space here? No buffers, or. I guess that is how it is in real life. Weird. Special things, Glenn. Special things. More forward. Actually, yeah, that is true. That is true, Pete. That is true. Let's get the doors open. There we go, and then get the headlights off. Off. Marker lights go to on, which are here somewhere. Oh no, they're up there, aren't they? There you go, 57 miles an hour and 36 minutes that run. Wow, that was a long run. Well, we're going to call it there. Actually, yeah, you wanted to look at the services, didn't you? Let's quickly come out of there. Take a look at the services. It's going to be a bad name. Service-wise. So, was it in the ALP 46? In the ALP 46, you've got 40 services. Have a little scroll through. All of them. In the cab car, you've not got as many, but I think that's just realistic. They don't have as many in real life. Yeah, you've only got. Oh no! Don't go. Go no on there. Yeah. You got 26 on there. Acela 65. Multi-level cab car. It's my controller doing that. It's 93 on the multi-level cab car, and 121 on the ACS 64 apparently. So quite a few on there. Oh, awesome, Peter. That's good then. And yeah, obviously the Acela also does go on to bloody controller, PS5 controller. Yeah, the Acela goes on to Boston Sprint. I mean, that is its primary route. So that goes on to there as well. But yeah, that is going to be it, everyone. Oh my god, stop going up there. And you get 5 scenarios as well on here. All of that good stuff. But yeah, hope everyone has enjoyed it. Where to learn Farm Simulator for PS5. Pete will know that, or Pivers, or Glenn. But yeah, that is going to be it. I'll be back later, about 4 PM-ish, and we'll do some more of this. Probably in the ACS 64. And hopefully in the ALP 46. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.